everyone, welcome back to some Outer Wilds. It is Saturday, September 11th, 2021. It is the 20th anniversary of one of the worst tragedies here in American history. So if you just need to get away from that for a little while, then welcome and enjoy this. If you don't want to be inundated with all the usual news reminding you of what happened. Hopefully I'll be able to take your mind off of it. We'll see. Regardless, welcome. I'm hoping that my voice is coming through. It looks like it is. I made some changes to both camera and microphone settings. We'll see how it goes. I honestly don't know how it will go. That's what we're going to find out as we resume the expedition. I do have a plan in mind for today. At least to start off with. That sounded painful. And that something is Sun Station. Now, I have been fighting and trying uber hard to get onto whatever the Sun Station. Let's check our nothing new in the log. No, right there, the Sun Station. Now we can get onto the Sun Station, but we can't really explore it. Certainly not thoroughly. And we need Ash Quinn. We can't really explore it thoroughly. We have tried and failed many times. So, but from what I have been reading, it is most certainly possible to do this. May not be easy, but it is most certainly possible to. Floating away from it. We need to wait, as usual. See, there's the Sun Station right there. We need to wait until the sand begins. Don't want to crash into Ember Twin here. Thank you. Appreciate the offer, but no thank you. There's one of the poles right there. You can see the North and South Pole because of those little things sticking up. You can see it really well if I turn around here. See, there's one of the poles. There's the other pole. Okay. Let's match our velocity and such here again. Now, I've heard it is possible to land directly onto the Sun Station with the ship that we're in right now, although it's not easy. Okay, there comes the sand. Let's go ahead and get landed here, or at least start to look at one of the poles. Maybe this one, perhaps. See if we can detect where the Sun Station is going to be. It's probably going to be... Whoa, hang on. Match, please. So it looks like it's going to be over here a bit. So let's land about here. Not too hard. Come on now. Alright. This is landed. But let's make sure we're not... Okay, we're close to the pole. I mean, we're close to the equator, but we're not on the equator. In fact, we backed up quite a bit. We may want to move a little bit closer. I thought it has to boot up sometimes to start that process. Okay, so here it comes. Actually, we should have probably seen it by now. Shouldn't we have? Not to have? There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Yep, there's the sun. Station 1. Match, please. Thank you. Now, with when dealing with this, we're probably not going to care whether or not the ship, gets yoinked away by the stream of sand. Probably not going to care. Let me just get a full thing of air. Thank you. Because this is, I think this is a one-way trip. It may not be. It may actually be something we can come back from. I don't know. I doubt it, but we'll find out. Alright, so here's the idea. Do not get pulled up by it. Ooh, that's about as close as you'd want to get. Alright, after having passed that, a doorway is revealed here. We can go right on in at a certain point and kind of clip through a little bit, although it's not intended. Doesn't matter, it gives you just a little bit of extra time to get through this first part. We do have to wait here a short bit, otherwise you will get poked. And then jump up into this, so otherwise you'll get poked from down there. Which is not the worst thing in the world, by the way. And just in case, let's put that. And stay here. And as usual, yes, we just miss the sun. You never really get up here as quickly as you want. But that's not a big deal because the sun actually, the way the rotations are and the orbits, it actually comes back pretty quickly. Now, that said, yeah, here it comes. The hardest part is coming up. I have watched videos, well, a video anyway, and I have read some Reddit texts on this, and best thing I can figure is to just go gently. So you watch these things happen, wait for a nice, good opening. Unfortunately, I can't really target that opening there. We want to wait until we have a nice... yeah, kind of like this, kind of floating. And there we go. I'll be dang. First time. First try. Holy cow. Alright, let's make use of our time here because we do not have all the time in the world, unfortunately. Let's read up. Science compels a mission. Science compels us to explode the sun, says Pi. Aha! Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission: determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Yeah. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, idea. Yes, well, there we go. So, Gibbs log's been updated. There's some more stuff down there, I guess. You want to be careful here. The gravity is supremely low. This is beautiful. It looks like we may have another scroll to grab up here. Another statue here. Nope, no scrolls to grab. Okay. So this whole place up here is just nothing. No scrolls, no other info. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We'll just head on back down then. Yep, that's fine. This is fine. There we are. Okay, let's head down to this portion. The lower portion, as we can see here. Holy cow. Alright, alright. We are like super close to the sun now. Holy cow. Is that open right there? I can't tell. Oh, Ash Twin Projection Stone. Let's check out the Projection Stone. This again. Again, 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 masks lit up. Now my understanding is that... Let me get game paused a bit here. What happened to the sun station on fire? Is that these masks are inside Ash Twin, and they light up when they have memories of someone, because one of the statues, like I have at the very beginning of the game, has captured your memories and stores them there so that when you die, it sends those memories back to you when you get reincarnated 22 minutes earlier. 3 of them are lit up. I don't know what the total number was. I didn't count them. I should have. But anyway, 3 of them are lit up. And I'm guessing those 3 are us, because we definitely are remembering everything that happens in every time loop before now. We even see the memories flooding back to us. I can't remember his name. The one on Giant's Deep, who told us that he is also experiencing the same phenomenon of the time loop and remembers everything that happens in previous loops, which we ought to go back and talk to him now. It's been a while. He may have some different things to say. Third person, we don't know who that third person might be. That apparently also has their memories stored in Ash Twin. If my theory holds that that's what's causing, the 3 of the masks to light up, I'm pretty sure it is, but not 100%. So Yarrow says, what happened to the sun station? Not fire. It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally... That is not how that word is spelled. Infinitesimally... Maybe that is correct. I don't know. Infinitesimally, huh? Small surface level changes, but they are barely visible, even to the third eye. Sensation is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. Well, I think it did. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate, and investigate he did. We have records of that. Hi, I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea, I guess. We're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Well, that's interesting. So they claim that this whole process failed. And someone sat here to watch the sun, I guess. This probably has some info. Star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 1 minute, 51 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 13 minutes, 21 seconds. Yeah. So, the sun is about to engulf the sun station, which makes sense. There's this interesting thing as well, between the eye of the universe and the sun station being weighed by one of the Nomai there. So, if this sun station is about to be exploded. Let's take this with us, just for the heck of it. I don't think we can keep things, you know, but let's, for the heck of it, let's come back up here. I think we might be able to make it back across. I'm not sure it's really worth it though, honestly. Kind of feel like we should just watch the end while we're here. Also, I noticed when we arrived over on that half of the sun station. Yeah, here it goes. I don't mind getting engulfed. It's fine. Totally fine. But, when we arrived, the hole there was a white hole, not a black hole, meaning that I don't think you can even go back if you wanted to. So I'm not even going to bother trying. I just don't think it's worth it. We'll just go ahead and be engulfed by the expanding sun here. I'm okay with that. It's getting brighter out there. And next, yep, there we go. We're engulfed. Here's to being engulfed by the sun. Probably would have been more spectacular if we stayed down at the bottom level and just watched it at us. Anyhow. So, we got some information there. I think. Let's go up to our ship's log and check on that, shall we? Let's read up on exactly what information we got here. Doobie-doobie-doo. So here we go. Finally have this thing non-question marked. Yay! So the sun station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the sun station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the sun station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet, which is the interloper that we have already investigated. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle, which is absolutely true. It has. So I guess, you know, even without the Nomai's interference, the sun was going to go nova anyway. Well, we still have a couple more things to do. I recommend we head to Giant's Deep next, check out the launch module, if we can, of the orbital probe cannon, because that's still a big old question mark. And while we're there, I'd like to go back to, was it not Gabbro's Island? The ocean depths. There was a... Okay. There was an island that had, the statue on it, the statue island or whatever. I guess it's not shown here. Why is Rybeck's camp here? I don't get that. That's in Brittle Hollow. I don't know. Well, anyway. Oh, there it is. Statue Island. Yes, thank you. There was like a little bit of information that we didn't get there, so I'd like to see if we can get it this time. But yeah, let's go check that out, those two things. And I guess while we're there at Giant's Deep, maybe even look at Bramble Island again. There might be something there we could use. I don't know. I thought we... camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Okay, well maybe... Maybe we've seen all we need to see there, I guess. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Fair enough. Yeah. Statue Workshop. See, it's designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit statue is equipped with a mask. Statue's counterpart. Oh, so there's only so many statues and so many masks. Each one is paired up, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. Which is what happens every time we die. Statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. Will that be all the time then? So, yeah, I don't know. And there's some... Is it Gabbro? Is that him? Yeah, it is him. It's Gabbro. So he remembers dying, saw the memory flash for the eyes, just like... Going to seem to be the only ones aware that we're in a time loop. Well, I think there's a third person. And we just haven't met that third person yet. It's not Feldspar. I think we know that. But, alright, so let's do that, and then if any new great information is still not forthcoming, well, I'm going to have to start looking at a walkthrough. Because I will not know what to do then. You know? Alright, let's go to the Orbital to abort the, yeah. Wait for the retro archives and firing first. Please. Thank you, we don't want to crash into this thing. Okay, so now we're kind of in orbit of Giant Steep-ish. There is a nice landing pad. Yeah, we want the headlights on. Of course we do. Let's see if we can... No, we want to come up here. Here we go. There we go. See? Just like that. We landed nicely and perfectly. Well, so here's the thing. Inside of this, I know there's no way to get to the launch module. We've looked at these things. Oh, but we can go out. Yeah, that's true. Probe tracking module. Okay. Is this the launch module, I think? Or something? Control module. Here we go. No, not you. Go away. Yeah. And we can't get through or something because, I mean, look. But we can get to it from outside. So all we got to do, now that I feel more comfortable in like zero-G environments like this, we can, or should, be able to, hopefully, simply go around to the launch module. Which one was it? Was this one here? Might be. Just hopefully we don't get sucked down into Giant Steep while we're here. There we go. There we go. See there. This is a place we haven't actually been into yet. At least not personally. Yeah, ship's log updated. Uh-huh. Of course. Probe tracking module, projection stone. I think this is the first time we've done this. So that's good. Well, imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Uh-huh. Well, the ship's log has been updated, so there's some information. So that's the projection stone for the probe tracking module. We can even look at it from that point of view, which it appears to be intact. I think we've been in here once before, at least once, that I can remember. In fact, I'm pretty certain of it. So let's set that down. Let's grab the one that's floating up here. Alright, what is this module? It's the control module. Alright, what do you have to say here? Mallow, my better 50% cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Oh dear. Mallow Avens, okay. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. I think that's information we had already kind of known about. So that's it. I don't think there's really anything else in here for us to look for. Oh, there goes the quantum moon. Just flying by. And we'll even look at the control module projection, because why not? Even though we've been here too, I think. Yeah, I think we've been in both of these places and looked at all the information they had to provide. Alright, good. Well, that's a thing. That's something that was done. We don't have anything else to read here. So let's just head on out. And if we can, go back to... Here's the actual cannon itself. Yep, looks familiar. Here's where our ship is located. Let's see if we can't get into that. Blink and blink. Yep, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's check our ship's log. And indeed, yay, we finally have the launch module filled out. It's no longer a question mark. Launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. No man named Malu argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. No man named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Request from Astronaut Project launch the probe. So the Astronaut Project sent a signal to the control module here recently to launch the probe. Yeah. Excuse me. Yep. There's the millions probes. We saw that from the middle of the center of this giant steep, you know. And it did find an anomaly that matches all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. Automatic records each probe's trajectory. Asteroid project found no my coordinates marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. Wow, it's only a 3-digit location. Well, but I guess with all the possible, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now let's try, just for the heck of it. It's probably not going to matter, but let's go to Gabbro's and Statue Island. Let's go to Statue Island first. Okay. Into Giant Steep we go. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Yeah, alright. There's Gabbro's ship, I believe. There's Gabbro's Island, I think, maybe? I guess since we're here, we may as well pay him a visit, huh? Whoa, hey. So, fix that if we can. Alright, fine. We'll visit him first. That's fine. Now we might lose the ship if one of those things, one of those tornadoes comes by. I think there's a ghost matter in here, maybe? I can't remember. Ah, yeah, that way. So we don't want to go that way. There is a faster way-ish on this 2x gravity planet. Let's see if he's got anything to say. Gabbro? He's not here. Where was he? Where'd he go? Well, darn it. I can't remember where he went. Ow. Okay. Let's go to the Statue Island then. Maybe that's where he was, and that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's the Bramble thing. I was wondering if there might be a thing there at Bramble Island where I could launch a whatchamacallit into it, you know what I mean? That might not be the case. Here's Statue Island. Let's go to Statue Island. This might actually be where Gabbro is, too, actually. Now, if I recall correctly, we kind of want to take a dive. Yep, go through here. And then up in here. Yes. And when... Yeah, this is the place. Ah, shoot. I forgot to use my thrusters to get across there. Keep forgetting, yeah, this planet is 2x gravity. So we have to use all of our thrusters to get across here. But to get up to that thing up there, about the only thing I can think of that we can do to get to that point is to wait until we are in floating around in space, and we only have a limited amount of time in which to do so, by the way. So let's see if we can't do this right. Let's get on up there. I wanted to open up that door. Let's get on up here. And once this island is lifted up, we're going to hopefully be able to just kind of float over there and start reading things. Because we can't get up there right now, the gravity's too high. So this, as far as I know, this is the best way to get up there. See, we just can't get much thrust there. Now, pretty soon, this will be lifted up, and then we're going to be lifted up too. Come on, tornado, where are you? I've been curious about this ever since the first time I saw that edge there, you know? Still not hearing any rumbling. Come on, we're almost at 50% oxygen. Hurry it up. And that statue right there is probably the one I think that Gabbro found and linked with him. I hope it's not too late and like no other tornadoes will pick this island up. That would kind of suck. Oh, here comes one. I can hear it. Alright. Hopefully we can just kind of thrust right on across here. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. Come on, tornado. Here we go. I don't know how much time we're going to have. Probably not much. Okay, now we're here. We can probably, yeah, get in this. There we go. And wait until we land, and then I've got all the time I need, more or less, to read that. I don't need to float around in space to try and read it. And of course, we'll also go underwater a little bit. But we should be okay now. There we go. So, Phlox. Oh, I wonder if that's a reference to Dr. Phlox from Star Trek Enterprise. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. Oh, philosophical questions, Phlox. You don't know what you're getting into here. I imagine they're two different actions. That says, wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? And that's all they have to say there. Okay, so not really helpful, honestly. 3 minutes oxygen remaining. Okay, let me head to my ship. That's all I wanted to do was to read that, which I had not been able to do, so bonk. Okay, yeah. Now, come on, get me up here. Alright, we need to find Gabbro. I think he's on this island, if I'm not mistaken, but we need a refill of O2 first. And fuel too, we might as well. And I don't know how much time we have left. Probably not much. So I imagine... we'll just... There goes that. Well, that didn't work as planned. Can we even get over there with it? No, we have to follow this path. We probably will want to just kind of waste our rest of our time here. Why is that not working anymore? I'm using my jetpack and my booster. Why is that not? Ah, give it another try. I think I'm hitting the wrong key combo here. Yeah, that's what it was. There we go. Now let's come on around. And now we should be able to get right on up there. Goes to Bramble Island. Isn't he here somewhere? Yes, he's up there. That's right. Let's go see him. I think he's up there. Or maybe not. Oh, see again, I forgot. Oh, this is teleporting here. Okay. Gotcha. The big teleport for here. But Gabbro himself is on here. Who the heck is Gabbro? I know I've seen him on this planet somewhere. I have forgotten where the heck he is, though. Well, oh well, right? Yeah. I suppose, actually, we could just use this to find him. 1,000 meters down. Is he 1,000 meters down? On the other side of the planet, probably, I guess? Yeah, that must be the case. Yeah. Very well. Well, since we still have some time anyway, we may as well head back to our ship and find him with the signal scope. I'm just curious what he has to say after, since he's the only other person we know of who is aware of the time. Oh, I think he's in this island. Yeah. Or maybe not. Wait. Oh, he's some meters south this way. Well, this should split us out anyway, right? Yeah. Alright, Gabbro, where the heck are you, man? I'm having a hell of a time trying to find you. Somewhat getting close. Okay, so if he is on this island, where? Thought I'd searched this island like thoroughly. Oh, there's a back area there I didn't go to. Okay. Okay, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Yeah, there he is right there. I just walked right past him. There. Wow. Okay. Yep, whatevs. Alright, dude. Hey. When you're ready to reach the inside of Statue Island, memories. Oh yeah, I could see that I'm not doing that before, but it seems like they're sort of thing. You think the statue's recording our memories then? Because I remember that on the that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Yep. Oh, again. I don't know what happened to the breaking part at the start of each time loop for real. Yep, that's what's happening. Figure out why. Too much power and over enthusiasm. A little bit of both. It's like something Slate or Felshar would do. I'm pretty surprised when I built something that actually broke. I think it though broke still fine. Swiftly beginning of each time. And we're about to be picked up again. So let's get picked up. There's nothing here. Can we talk to him while he's being picked up? Let's find out. As we go up into space. No, we can't. We can't actually talk to him out here in space. And he's still playing. And we can still hear him. Oh, there goes the time. Yeah. I wonder how our ship's doing over there. It's still there, somewhat. And found your quantum poem. Yeah, in the woods we were writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works. Some quantum art maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up and your back's turned and scares the daylights out of you. Okay, so repeated impending death. Deep breaths. No, seriously, I'm meditating. Want me to teach you? Yeah, close your eyes. Because they're about ready to die anyway. Okay, so that's I don't know if that was just a coincidence because the loop was about to end anyway, or if he just says, oh, yeah, if that's one way you can end your loop early. It's an interesting thought, though. Okay. All right. Round 3. So at this point, I'm still unsure of exactly what I need to do, and I think I'm going to have to, unfortunately, refer to a walkthrough. My video feed is definitely... I just realized, yeah, my camera feed is off. It is delayed, and that's because of the changes I made to my camera, I think. Alright, yeah. So much unknown about the quantum moon. So much. And of course, Ash Twin Project. So, one moment, please. Yeah, no, seriously though. We have done just about everything we can with like the sun station. There's no question about that. We've flown across, we've learned. Okay, so this I was not going, had not really figured out. I kept saying that I needed to figure out how to get to the Ash Twin Project, right? And I just did not know how in the world that was going to happen. Still not entirely sure, but there's one thing over here that might be able to help me out. I say might. I really don't know. Again, don't want to crash into Ember Twin. Thank you, though. Appreciate the offer, but no thanks. Get a little closer, but wait for the sand transferal to begin. You can see like little wisps of smoke. No, that's smoke from one of our friends' campsites. I can't remember his name, the one that was there. Anyway, there goes the sand. So the idea is we need to, or want to anyway, find the towers that represent Ash Twin and Ember Twin, the Hourglass Twins as they're known collectively. And I don't know why I didn't bring that back to the foreground. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, there's definitely a delay with my video stream, but that's... Well, this one's just going to have to be weird, I guess. I'll see if I can fix it post. And for next stream, I'll see if I can find a better way of handling it. We'll see. So looking around here, okay, there's the sun tower, sun station tower. Okay. And as it slowly uncovers more sand from Ash Twin, we should be able to find more towers that will be revealed. I guess the music cues are dependent upon how far away from the planets you are. Alright, there it is. I think that's it right there. Yeah, so let's land right about here. Yeah, that's good. And let's go have a look at these towers. Keep an eye out for the column of sand that is inevitable. Let's see, here's the two towers. One of them represents Ember Twin, one represents Ash Twin. Can't go down there, because that's an up-only teleport there. But let's just, you know, keep watching out for things. Ooh, there's a nice little opening here. Maybe it will provide some cover. No, it won't really. Okay, fine. I'll get away. I'll get away from the column. Getting away. Did pick up a scroll there, which probably is not all that easy to get to. I don't know. Maybe it is. Let's see how things goes here. Okay. So, whoops, there we are. Whoop, come on. Come on, here we go. Okay, it's just a little... Alright, nothing special here so far. Some nice spiral, things that lead you up to it, you know. So there's that. That's neat. can walk across. Yeah, see, there's a spiral staircase leads you up here. Come up to the top and grab that scroll if you want. It's over there. There's really nothing that can be done here yet. And that's fine. There's the bridge coming into view. Yeah. That's good to know. Yep, there's some openings. So one of these represents Ash Twin, the other represents Ember Twin. I'm guessing this one on the right is Ember Twin because of that break in the middle, and so this one would be Ash Twin. You see? Okay, I was not expecting that. Hello, let's put this in here. I don't know if we've read this or not. Hi, friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Yeah. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. There's solar panels there? I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konoe would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. So, as I said, I think... well, we're underneath the bridge, so we're safe here. But, which one is which again? I've already forgotten. Oh, that's Ember Twin. So this is Ash Twin right here. No scrolls here. So this is definitely, this would definitely teleport us somewhere. Supposedly to the center of this planet. So it would be the Ash Twin. Let me go to our ship and get, yeah. Get some oxygen, please. Before we make that trip. We did have our suit punctured earlier, so there we go. Get it all refilled. Nice and neat. There we go. Okay. Let's come back. Let's try this again. Okay, this being Ash Twin over here. Sure, let's give this a try. And see if this will take us indeed to the center of Ash Twin. I don't know. It might not. Because that over there is Ember Twin, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, as I've said before, if anyone has any hints, if you're in chat and you want to impart them to me, please do. I'm certainly open to any and all such hintses. This is going to lift us up, so we're not going to be... No, okay, no. Oh dear. That did not work as planned. And... okay, here we are down here. That certainly did not work as planned. Okay, let's take the ship up so that we don't have to do that again. Not sure how we're gonna handle this. Let me see. I mean, I'm not sure that it can be handled. So, is there any way that it can be? No, really. Darn. But we'll just come down here, okay? Kind of hopefully out of the way of, yeah, the stuff. Alright, and still hopefully should be able to launch ourselves up, just like that. Maybe what we need to do is wait under here. In fact, one moment while I check this out here. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was just thinking of doing. So, let's wait for the stream of sand. We'll be protected from it right here, okay? And then, just as this thing is overhead, we'll try warping, if it will let us warp. Because that will warp us over there. That warp is to Ember Twin, which we don't want. We want to be warped to the center of Ash Twin here, this planet, and hopefully that's what this will do. So it's the same as picking us up when we were in there before. We didn't have a chance. Now we might. And sure enough, here we are. We've never been in here before. Wow, this is interesting. And there's lots of information going on here. Okay. 13 minutes 4 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Yep. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, and timber hearth memory statue. So, we know ours is the timber hearth memory statue, Gabbro's is the giant steep memory statue, and the third one is from the probe tracking module. That's what allowed the memory of the probe tracking module. It allowed for it to send out the probe in millions or billions or whatever of locations and send that back, so it knew not to send it in the same location twice until it found the eye of the universe. 9 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Oh, yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, here's the masks. There are normally would be 8 of them. One is broken here, unfortunately. We don't have a plate. Maybe that'll be somewhere else. Wow, there's a lot to read here. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. Glad we made this this work here. Let me bring this to the foreground so I can see if anyone is actually in. Sorry. In chat. There we go. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved. We will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Well, yes, we've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Oh, okay. I mean, we will need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Alright, how far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. There's another statue. Alright, let's keep going. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Aha, see, that tells us that the Black Hole Forge can create warp cores. Now, Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Cassava is working with Evans to craft the Orbital Probe Cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Yeah, Phlox. Okay, Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Friends on Giant Steep tested the Orbital Probe Cannon today. Milo tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can go to device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the Orbital Probe Cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? Or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Almost, let's finish reading these. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the Orbital Probe Cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes, which is exactly what it did. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Yeah, see, so each probe data launch, it's sending the data from it back in time. Yeah, so it learns from its previous. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Let's see how, but these words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. Yeah, we heard about that. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I don't think they did, but that's exactly what's happening here. The Sun is exploding on its natural timeline. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. The comet itself turns out to be what causes the supernova because of the ghost matter in it and everything, maybe. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Yes, indeed, ship locker. Wow, lots of projection stones. Here's a brittle hollow projection stone. What do you got for me? Anything we haven't already seen? I have good news, Zero. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, Love. Everyone here working on the actual project, excited to see it. My eyes beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her here, the core's finished. She will be finished as well. I've read this before elsewhere. Yeah. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. And here's Timber Hearth. Let's see what they have to say about Timber Hearth. Is that the first one we've seen? Timber Hearth? I don't know. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no, this ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber. Yeah, that's this chamber here. We'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work is complete, I'd be delighted to help. I'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Interesting. And giant state projection stone. I've installed the mass inside the Ash Twin project blocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. I remember reading this before too. Well, why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. That's right. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, we have read that. Oh, this is interesting. What's going on here? Artificial gravity control. Oh, it's on, and what does this do? Oh, hello. Hello, my beautiful. We don't need to forge our own. We have our own right here. We can remove the warp core. Huh. Fascinating. Okay. And we come back with the warp core. It's a little late now. But... Yep, here's the music even. I think. No, the sand is still going. Oh no, it is the music. Okay. Sounds a little bit different this time for some reason. So, oh, hello. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, the music is definitely sounding a bit different now. We definitely have finally information here about the Ash Twin project. And there's more to explore there, apparently. Okay, well, we'll do that in our next cycle, because this cycle is pretty much over now. I guess. I mean, the music's a little bit different, so I don't know. Or did by taking the no, I don't know. I don't know any of this. I don't know anything. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was yeah, we used the distress beacon. And as we have determined, this first group here, this first level, there's no anglerfish. There's just a whole bunch of floating debris in this one. Actually, if I stop this, put this away. We can mark in here the vessel, can't we? Mark it, yeah, absolutely we can. And there's where it is. The error duplicate signal. This is the one where we do have to fly past some anglerfish. Which we probably aren't going to make it. But let's see what happens. Just floating without using our anything. Just go straight through, past them all. At least past most of them. And as our velocity drops, we're eventually going to need to just fire them up and really take off. Very squid-like there, aren't they? And here we go. So, if they reach us, and that's that. There we go. I'm surprised the universe hasn't exploded yet. Maybe it's actually giving us time to do this. I don't know. I find that hard to believe, but also easy to believe. Where's the rotation? Here we go. Or because I've grabbed this, maybe it's given us time to do what I want to do here. And delaying the end of the universe for us, you know? Nope, that's not gonna happen. We have our warp core, but we're about to explode. Think. Yeah. Okay. So we've got an idea for how to do that finally. Oh. What? Wait. Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, what's happening here? Woo. Okay. Because I took the warp core out of Ash Twin Project, that means it no longer was powered and therefore could not uh, retrieve boy, how do I say it? It couldn't get our memories back, so therefore we start over, and we're yeah, no longer aware of the happening in the past, in the previous loops. Yeah. So that's interesting. So I'm guessing that should be really be the last thing you do, is go to Ash Twin Project, or at least remove the core from Ash Twin Project. And as fast as you can, as early as you can, to do that, and then take off over to Dark Bramble, whatever it's called. Put the core in, put in the coordinates, see what happens. Yeah. Now, does that erase all saves? Is the question I am wondering. Okay. We resume our expedition. What does that do? I like seeing that that's still there. Okay. What happens if we go on in here? I'm wondering what our ship's log is going to look like. See, everything is the way we remember it. Mode. Okay, so this got recorded at least. So let's go ahead and read it. Where are we at here? Almost an hour and a half. I probably should call it quits here in a moment, but before I do, a hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths. Yeah, we saw that with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timberhearth, respectively. The Ash Twin Project was designed to use the energy from a supernova, triggered by the Sun Station, to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin Project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There's more to explore here. Well, we read a bunch of things already there that kind of explained that they were able to get things going. I don't know what else there is to explore there. I would like to figure out about this quantum moon. And I think before I stop for the day, I'd like to check out one other thing here. We've been to mining site 2B, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not talking much if anyone's wondering. We've gotten our info from the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So, yeah, as I understand it, the quantum moon acts like any other quantum object you interact with, moves when you're not looking at it. This means you must find it in orbit around any planet. Launch into space, start looking around. Yeah, find the quantum fluctuation will be spotted if you're looking for a gray moon. And the Earth means eventually and randomly quantum moon will show up. Never lose sight of the moon so it can't move. This isn't easy though because passing through the moon's clouds or switching to the landing camera both count as looking away. That's right. Instead, approach the moon, stop, fire off your scout. Fire your scout off to one side, not at the moon, but off into space. Take a picture. Once you have a picture of the moon, it won't move as long as that display is up. Yeah, I remember we did learn that. That's true. So I guess, oh, so even a picture, it doesn't have to be a live picture, as long as a picture is of the moon. All right, you know, sure. I'm not going to read ahead any further. Let's try this and see what happens. Bring that back, bring this back, let's buckle up, and let's go find us a quantum moon, shall we? Go to quantum fluctuations. That's a tower shard. There's an unknown. Shard. There is an unknown here. I don't know. We may have to want to find that unknown. Cave shard. Yeah, we're aware of that guy. Island shard. Ah, there's the quantum moon. We can put away that now. So as long as we have a picture of it. So let's see here. Let's see. We can hop out. Bring up our own signal scope. That's not what we want to do. Hop out. Hang on a second here. Launch it outside there. Yeah, there's the moon. Okay. We got a picture of the moon. It's still there, so if we hop out... Okay. Actually, we should be able to just land on it with our ship. Just keep the picture up, right? Just as long as we keep the picture up. Ah. Yeah, I think we should be able to land on it with the ship. I was thinking we'd have to land on it. Oh, it did disappear. Okay, go away, you. I'm not trying to use you. Feel dumb now. Tower shard. Okay, hang on. We don't want to. We don't want to fall into the sun here. Goodness gracious me. I don't think that unknown is what we're looking for. Again, the cave shard is there. There's an unknown that we need to check out. Absolutely. And it's not the quantum moon. Actually, there's the quantum moon right there. Maybe next cycle I'll check out that unknown on Timber Hearth. So let's see what happens here. Okay, there's that, and while we're getting pictures from it, supposedly we can just land on it. Okay, as long as we're in contact with it and we can see it, and here we are indeed. Okay, it disappeared there. Okay. Quantum moon has been identified. Good. I'm glad to see it. So we are now on the quantum moon here. And the shuttle, we've noticed, so we landed at the South Pole. That is very true. We want the shuttle supposedly to be on the North Pole. Huh? Uh-huh. We don't want to go through the clouds unless we're staying in contact. Oh, there's the thing. Okay. Don't want to close the door, I don't think. There's some interesting things in here. It shows that we are around Brittle Hollow, which is true. This lights things up. I don't know why it does, but it does. Ah! Gives us some information. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of the sixth location. I intend to. Still trying to get to the North Pole, which is somewhere where the red is there. I'm just afraid if I go into the clouds... Yeah, see, I don't want to go into the clouds, though. Oh, there's a Nomai right here. Someone definitely died there. Be careful banging into everything. Trying to keep this moon in view. Ah, crying out loud. We're still... I mean, we can do this and now the moon is no longer within view. Turns off the lights, so now it is moved to the 6th location, which looks like the eye of the universe to me. And yeah, so like it said, we had to be at the and we're at Timber Hearth. Okay. Cool. Well, here's the North Pole. Theoretically, right? Here's the tower. Tower's at the North Pole. Here we are. This is where we need to be. Okay. Alright, here we go. We are now supposedly at the 6th location. We're at the North Pole. Okay, I don't know where we are. Supposedly the eye of the universe. Our ship is no longer, by the way, anywhere that we can tell. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, hello. An actual live Nomai. Solanum. Who are you? You know who he is. I don't know. Oh, I see. Identify you. Okay. I'm Solano Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth. Yeah, and we now call it home. Okay. Identify me. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Identify Quantum Moon. This is the Quantum Moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. We'll explain ourselves, I guess, first. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system as my clan originally did? I don't know. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All know my clan make this journey when we come of age. Oh. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection in the eye in the sky above us. The eye is obscured from our side. We can see the quantum moon's reflection in the eye. Okay. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? These shards look the same as the quantum moon surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state as we see. Quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum, the same way the areas surrounding the quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Yeah. Fascinating. There is a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Well, I have asked you everything there is to ask. Thank you. I guess. So, do we want to launch up there and see what the eye is, I suppose? Just for the heck of it, let's do a couple more things here. Identify, explain. These are the two tenets of Know My philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. It doesn't really matter. Me and Quantum Moon. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. And you? We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Aww. Me and the eye. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? Sure. What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Okay. Go with you and the moon. We're going to go through all possible scenarios here. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Okay. You and I. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to this star system, only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. So my journey has reached its end. We saw that before. Okay, that's those, so that just leaves two things left. Quantum Moon and the eye. I imagine you've noticed the Quantum Moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant Steep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Yeah, that's true. Because the Quantum Moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the Quantum Moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. Yeah. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? We've asked that before. I think we have asked all possible questions now. I think the only thing left for us to do... I think we've already gotten this information from him. The only information left... Yeah, see... Yep, we got that. Yep. Might as well put these back in their correct locations, right? I've done all possible scenarios there, so just for the heck of it, oh, we're back on the Timber Hearth version of Moon. Fortunate one of Skyline about to stand for the first turn on the Quantum Moon. I expect my shuttles landed at the Moon's South Pole to make it. Yeah, we've read this because we recalled the thing to us. I remember. Yeah. Well, the Quantum Moon always welcomes this vision of the South Pole. It's just as true as child considers it sinister. I don't understand the very knowable the universe is, and we are. I am ready. Yeah, he doesn't have. There's nothing else here. We could launch if we wanted to. But yeah, There's a control tower, so to speak. So when is this the end of the universe going to occur, or is it? I think we're trapped in here right now. Until we... Okay. Did he... By the way, is there... Oh, yeah. Try and get his ship to appear here again. There's the tower. Fireflies. Alright, fine. I'll just get used to the tower then. And again, we're back at the fixed location. But, of course, we are not. At the North Pole. This control tower has to be at the North Pole. Oh, a Dark Bramble version. What does this look like? Dark and Brambly. Can we even make it to the North Pole from this one? Yes, maybe. Oh, here we are. Oh, whoa, you're the ship. Okay, no, that didn't help. You need this to be in the north. Well, see, doing this doesn't really help. Unless we also close that. Yeah, see. Hey! Yeah, thank you. And Brittle Hollow again. Problem with the Brittle Hollow one is, again, it keeps us from being able to actually reach the North Pole. I'm guessing, of course. Yeah. Well, there's nothing really else for us to do. Now we're floating around Timber Hearth once again. Ah, see, mountainous again. Oh well. We tried. Ah, we're still around Timber Hearth. Orbital Hollow, I couldn't tell. Whatever. Alright, well, we got some more information there. I kind of feel like we have all the information we need to complete the game. Almost all the information we need to complete the game. Let me do one last thing here. I know this is going to be a bit of a long episode. But at least, you know, we got some information about the quantum moon. Finally landed on the quantum moon, or doggone it. And got info about it as well. So, yay! 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 Okay. Quantum Moon. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. Yes, we did. Quantum Shrine. Nomai Shrine that wanders around the Quantum Moon. Yeah. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging is described next to a mural of a tower on an island. You recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. Yeah. Recall the rule of the sixth location is described in there next to a mural of a tower hanging above a black hole. Yeah. That's right. And the sixth location. There we go. I met a living Nomai named Solanum, whatever, at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. You know what? Actually, I think I will go ahead and call it here. We have got almost this entire thing filled out. There's just apparently something else we need to find in Ash Twin Project, which is not a big deal. I'll happily do that in next episode, okay? And maybe, hopefully, if everything goes well, finish the game next episode. Finish it properly next episode, okay? I don't see why we shouldn't be able to do that. All right. So, as is per my usual, I will buckle up here, right here, and then quit. Meditate until next week. Oh, I didn't even see that was a thing we could do. Nice. Well, I wish I had known that long ago. Maybe. Yeah. Kind of, sort of. It doesn't matter now. If anyone has been watching this, I think one person has been. Thank you for doing so. It is greatly appreciated. Speak up next time. Love to have a chat with you. But please, while you're here, follow me if you're so inclined at twitch.tv/Sturm. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I'm simply known as Sturm, and on Twitter, the best place to find me, where I am at SturmB. That's where I make all my announcements, such as cancellations, postponements, and the like. For those of you watching this on YouTube, smash that like button, hit subscribe, kick the bell, and comment down below. I will definitely read and respond to any and all comments, as long as they aren't spam. The best thing to do, however, is to catch me live when I stream twice a week on Wednesday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's 0100 UTC at the moment. And Saturday afternoons, just like right now, at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 1800 UTC, so just for your time zone. And that will do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Please take care and stay safe out there.